Yo, what up? I got a little bit of free time between right now and some people coming over to play board games. I guess that could be a YouTube short. People seem to be liking the YouTube shorts. I'll show you the games we play and if I win or not. But this is a little debrief about my brother's trip. It was awesome. And they were able to like hang with the energy that I like had for them, you know. So they came in late Friday. We went to a Yonghe Dojang, which I learned. Actually, I'll put a link to the video below. It's in Chinese, but has subtitles. This whole time, whatever. This is a vlog. The emoji lets you know that this is. I'm gonna make a new introduction video, the channel video where I explain a bunch of emojis. So you know, like you know whether you want to click on the video or not. So it's if it's just me like ba da ba da ba da, you'll know because of the emoji, and then you can skip it. But I learned that Yonghe Dojang, which I thought was this like national brand with the headquarters, like first Yonghe Dojang being in Yonghe. Yonghe is, you know, one of the districts of Taipei. I guess it's technically New Taipei right now. I guess it used to be Taipei County. Now it's New Taipei. Whatever. So there's a store, a 24-hour one there. It's been there a long time. Why am I talking about? I got it. It's been there a long time, and they've built it up. It looks real nice. It seems like it's the first store. And then there's Yonghe Dojangs all over. There's one by my house. So I took them there this evening, or the first evening they were there, and they had a good time. Food was good. But I my brother's wife, she wanted to go to this other dojang place. I'll put the video to that too. That's like, it's kind of like internationally famous. It's got Michelin stars and all this stuff. But we had to be there at a certain time. I wasn't sure they're gonna wake up, so I'm looking up videos of the original Yonghe Dojang. Turns out Yonghe Dojang is like it's basically like just saying breakfast shop. It's like the style of breakfast started in Yonghe, and it spread throughout Taiwan and even into China. Someone tried to they trademarked it in China, but here, they're like people just call their place Yonghe Dojang, and they're like not connected. So I found that kind of interesting. Um, Man, my arm is tired. There, that's nice. Let me lay my arm down. What a long trip. Anyway, I'm not gonna do a play-by-play for the whole trip if it takes me fucking 3 minutes to talk about the first evening. But you know, day one, right from the morning, went to night markets, went to Food Street, went to Maji Square, and it was Saturday, so Maji Square was like popping. I hadn't thought about doing the, you know, recording shorts yet. Otherwise, I would have showed you all that. I'll show you later. It's happening every weekend anyway. That was hype. So Maji Square, then we went to the Shilin Night Market, and then we went to Ximen, and you got to see Ximen if you looked at the shorts. That's the one where we went to get the Labubu doll at the. But Ximen is a whole huge place. I just showed like a little slice of it when we were trying to get that Labubu doll, and she ended up not buying one. We saw one in a claw machine, and I tried to get it a few times, and they're like, "Oh no, it doesn't work." And I'm like, "Yo, I can get it, trust me." And they're like, "Nah." And then we walked away, and then I'm like, "Well, we could just buy it for 280. 280 NT is, I don't know, a little under $10 US." And they're like, "Yeah, okay, let's do that." And I go back to the lady, and I'm like, "Oh, look, I just want to buy the one in there." And she's like, "Nah." I'm like, "What? Like, I can just for 280?" Like, "No, you can win it." I'm like, they don't want me to win it. They just want to buy it. She's like, "No, do it. You can do it. Trust me." And anyway, like, so I won it. I won it for like 100 NT, so like $3 instead of $10, and it was real funny. I knew I could get it, but they, you know, they're like, "Oh, it's cheating." It's, you know, but I win them. I win those all the time. Like, not all the time, but maybe like 6 times. Like, I'll just see one that I like, and I give it to Magda, and she doesn't. Maybe she doesn't even like the thing, but she likes that I won it. That's day one. Day two, day three, whatever. Day two you didn't see. We went to Mao Kong. I put the pictures on the thing. We went to Mao Kong, which is this tea mountain. You take the gondola up, and I can't remember what we did before or after. But I'm gonna end up writing because I think it'll be interesting. Long time ago, even my videos. I don't think my mom watches my videos. Or she'll stop when I get like when I'm like I'm making 8 videos a day, and she's like, okay, that's even if it's too much for my mom, it's like probably too much for most people. But I'm gonna make a blog post, I think, for like kind of each day, and with the photos and I'll put the YouTube shorts in there. Once my brother, like, he has a nice camera, he was taking all these nice pictures, but that's kind of into that. They had an awesome time. We went to not one but 2 hot springs. So we kind of ended the day, ended the trip chill. But I was like pushing them. It was like 18,000 steps, 17,000 steps, 19,000 steps. I think our like relaxed days were still like 11,000 steps. So like we went pretty hard. But what the kind of the debrief part that I'm thinking of is I'm kind of like I've been excited about this for a while, but setting up the like where I'm gonna start doing workshops here, like kind of like Tai Chi, Taoist, Flowist kind of workshops, Search Center, my Tai Chi teacher's stuff. He may or may not be involved in the workshops. Like I don't even know if he wants to teach like that anymore. He's just kind of out here living his best life. But like a component of these workshops, I want to be, the cultural piece where we, obviously we go to like Taoist temples and, that kind of, the culture that people kind of want to see. And it's very interesting, as a Western Taoist, right? Like if you're into Taoism and you're like pretty much anywhere that isn't Taiwan or China, like really, like, and like Taiwan is actually the spot for Taoist temples. But as a Western Taoist, we have no real exposure to the religious Taoism and all the different gods and rituals and holidays and like we have no access to that in the U.S. other than I'm sure you can find videos on YouTube. So yeah, it'd be fun to bring people, hit the temples, hit the night market, hit the hot springs. I'm kind of thinking like day one, because people are coming from all different time zones. Like maybe just day one and day two is hot springs. like going and seeing shit for the people that got going and seeing energy, and then just hot springs. And then another day, seeing some shit around the city, and then hot springs. And then like taking a bus to wherever I'll do the workshop space in a like at a not necessarily like I want to do it at the same place. Master Wong did one of those in Taiwan, and it was me and a bunch of old Chinese dudes, and it was at this really cool like bed and breakfast with overlooking. You know what? I might have a page on my website where I started to work on that. Maybe I'll make it public and show you. I think I did that. Anyway, that's the end of this video. We're on 10 minutes. Like I had a really good time taking my brother and his wife around, and I know I'd have a great time with like a small group, 5 to however many can fit on like a small bus. I don't know if that's like 12 people or whatever like that. I think I'd cap it out at that. Keep it intimate. Transportation's easy. That's the end. All right. Peace.